Please everybody listen up, this is an important announcement from Andrew and Phil. There's been a bit of a surprise even on Melvin he doesn't know about. We're not going to go to Walmart tomorrow because there's no point. Because on Monday, for 3 nights, we're booked. We're at Gatwick, everyone. Hello and welcome from me and Freya. There she is. It's the start of the holiday. You know what Freya's like, she always gets shy, and then we get 2 weeks into it and then Freya wants to be the star of the show. But we are at London Gatwick now. And there we go, South Terminal. We are just waiting for my brother and his mate to show up. Then we'll go upstairs. The flight, Freya now wants to be seen. The flight it's now 40 minutes late as we speak, but there's nothing you can do about that. We got here quite early because we're going to get a Greg's upstairs in South Terminal to take airside as well, to eat airside. So there we go, and my mother is over there on the phone. On the phone again. Listen people, look, there's Nan. There she is. She doesn't like being on the vlog, so we put her on it. She's off. She doesn't like this. She's off. Before we go airside, we're quickly now from British Airways, we're walking all the way down to the other end of the aisle, set terminal down there where arrivals are, because if you see M&S Simple Foods and that boot, well, we are going to Greg's to grab some food. So you see, you can't miss it, because if you can't see Greg's, you will see the Costa sign first. And Greg's is 24 hours in this South Terminal at Gatwick Airport. So obviously you can't buy your drinks here, but if you want to buy some snacks and better things for the plane, because plane food is absolutely horrible in my opinion, you go to Greg's, as I say, what is just right there. So be in. Hello. There we go. We got through to airside relatively quick. It's about 10 minutes doing all the luggage. It took a few more minutes because I had to recheck my tablet and laptop's not a problem, that's fine. Anyway, so I thought I'd show you upstairs in South Terminal Gatwick. Quickly show you around while I'm waiting for Andrew and Melvin to come through. The disability was a lot slower, I think. So let's have a look around. So upstairs, as you can see, we've got a lovely big Starbucks. It's not actually that busy. Right next to it, you've got the Wetherspoons. Now that's busy. If you're just wondering on pricing, large breakfast is like $13.75. Plenty of seating as for today. I mean, as we're recording this, I found out Gatwick's one of them places like Heathrow what's got that dodgy concrete apparently, so bits of Gatwick are going to have to be redone somehow. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Anyway, we've got toilets down that way, we've got a Pret here, so different option. Itsu, Eat Beautiful, I'm guessing that's a bit more of a healthy eating place. Unfortunately I'm fat, you can probably get your sushi and things like that in there. Change your money up, as I always say, never do it in the airport, you get conned. We got Boots, an ATM as well, probably charges to use it. So I'm just walking around upstairs. Tend to not like going downstairs, but it's always hectic down there. It's an absolute nightmare, I think. Then you've just got your clothes shops and that for last minute hats and maybe things like that. JD, I can't walk in there because I will waste half my holiday money before I even get out there. Very small JD, only a trainer's one. It looks like, no, the rest of it's here. I don't look properly, do I? So you got JD's here with all the clothes as well. So if you want to grab some extra clothes, yeah, so you can do that. Obviously you got, is it Emotion, something like that? Lounges. If you're wondering, British Airways #1 lounge and that are down there. Emotion, when you want to buy a bit of technology if you've run out. We got Wonder Tree Cafe and Restaurant. Now everyone goes to the other one normally. But personally, I think this one looks kind of nicer. And it's a walk up one. It's a 9-minute wait. Because your wait time was good. Just looking at English breakfast, it's a bit more expensive though. Maybe that's why people go Wetherspoons. But for some of you, well, I think it's good. We've got a few more things in here. Food wise, I think this has got a better option than the North Terminal. We've got this place as well. Is it Vagabond? That's only a 2-minute wait for now. Pretty cool to sit here, get a bit of natural light. The South Downs, it's a wine bar. My mate Donna Lane from USA would be sitting there, trust me. That's all right. And there you go, little cheeky Nando's if you want a Nando's. Nando's breakfast $12.95. It's not bad because in the prices of the airport. Obviously we came through the main World Duty Free, but they do have another smaller one upstairs. So people, if you're ever thinking you can't stand being in the massive one, there is the smaller one. Obviously you can get your cigarettes in there as well. And then you get the, what I call the typical W8 Smiths. Smiths and Boots, you're always going to have them airside. Not Sunglass Hut, but Sunglass Boutique, and there's a Aspire Cub Lounge, a bit more posher down that way. Shoe shop for the ladies coming up. And I've literally circled around. I'm going to return to my family in a second. But there's downstairs, as you can see, a couple of shops downstairs really. Sports shops, clothes shops, a few more shops downstairs. But that's me circled around, and now I'll go and find the family again. See the sneaky police hiding. So yeah, always signs for the lounges. My mum's on the phone again, she's always on the phone. There's another calf bar. And we've circled back round to who I call a Freya. Look, otherwise known as Karen. Freya, how is the flight going?
It's bad and it's boring. When are we going to be over?
It's about 4 hours and 49 minutes until we get there. There we go. Don't you prefer the Tenerife flight? A lot like this, yeah. There is our pickup. Here is our man, the myth, the legend from Linear Transportations. There he is, the top man. There he is. How are we doing, bruv? Yes. He's all back again.
Country first, life goes fast. Stand up for the weak and a kneel at the flag. So I got a problem with people disrespecting what our forefathers fought for and what it's representing. I bleed red, white, and blue. It's not an act. So if you don't agree, I've got a problem with that. I run with wild horses. World, they just want to fight without carving out the time to get the facts right. And when we don't agree, all hell breaks loose. Then we turn our backs with different versions of the truth. Whatever happened to the land of the free? Love and I never practicing what you preach. Don't open your mouth just to hear yourself talk. You won't find me out here not walking the walk, 'cause I run. I run with
Joe, I'm here, mate. So's he. Hey, tell Joe your notes. Does he know?
Yeah, he knows.
So he knows he's...
I actually told him this one before you.
Yeah, so he's actually... Yeah, so Joe, mate, how's England?
Supposedly it's quite hot.
Yeah, it's shit. Well, as we're going on Horror Nights in a bit, it's getting a bit late, we decided a nice, easy, something to eat quickly. It's got to be IHOP, hasn't it? So we're going to IHOP, and what Frey, if you can hear him shout in the background, we're going to give them a little surprise that you lot will see. And there will be no Horror Nights in this, so once I give them a surprise and that, you'll be interested to see what it is, hopefully. So let's go and get some IHOP. Please everybody listen up, this is an important announcement from Andrew and Phil. There's been a bit of a surprise even on Melbourne he doesn't know about. We're not going to go to Walmart tomorrow because there's no point. Because on Monday, for 3 nights, we're booked into Art of Animation Resort. But we're only in Little Mermaid rooms, the standard rooms, we couldn't afford the bigger rooms, but for 3 nights you're in Disney Art of Animation Resort. Even Lanier knew about it, because we've got them booked to take us over there and back. So 3 nights, as from Monday, it's got like Little Mermaid there and everything, 3 pools, and it's right next to that big thing you like going on, what goes over the parks. Oh, you know what I mean. That thing we sat in, the Skyliner. It's right, that's connected as well. So you got 3 pools at this. You got 3 pools at this hotel.
Are they warm?
Yes, one of them's got underground music. 3 different pools. You'll get to see, you know the film's Cars? All them are there. Little Mermaid's there, and The Lion King is there. So from Monday. Nope. Only. There we go. So there you go, people. That's the big secret, and this is basically the end of this vlog. So we've got normal stuff going on, but this is the end of this. I'm not going to show you any of the IHOP stuff that we're eating in here. It's no point, because we've been here more times. Thanks for watching the travel vlog, and get ready for Art of Animation in a couple of days time. Tonight, once we finished it, I'm off to my first night at Halloween Horror Nights. Be epic.